Trigonometric identities. There is a difference between identities and equations. Identities are true for all values of the variable, while equations are true for a limited number of values for the variable. The following is an example of verifying identities. So if tangent theta equals cosine theta secant theta divided by cotangent theta is an identity, then no matter what we put in place of theta, the left side will equal the right side. Another way to look at that is that really the left side is just another name for the right side. They're really the same thing with two different names. So what we're going to do is manipulate each side until they end up to be the same thing. Now the one thing that you got to remember here, this is not an equation, so we cannot use our axioms for equation. We don't add something to both sides. We don't multiply something times both sides. We just do independently manipulate each side and see if we can get it to be the same thing. Now one strategy that always works when you're doing this is to change everything into terms of sine and cosine, then just simplify both sides, and they should turn out to be the same if it is an identity. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, the tangent theta we can convert over to sine theta divided by cosine theta. That's one of our basic trig identities. And then on the right hand side we can take secant theta and replace it with 1 over cosine theta because they're reciprocals of each other. And then the cotangent theta we can replace with cosine theta divided by sine theta. So we've changed everything over into terms of sine and cosine. So if we simplify the more complex right-hand side, it should turn out to be exactly the same as the left-hand side. So multiplying the numerator out, cosine theta times 1 over cosine theta, we're going to get 1. And now we have 1 over a fraction. So to get rid of this complex fraction, we multiply numerator and denominator by sine theta over 1. And 1 times sine theta over 1 is just sine theta, so we end up with that in the numerator. And in the denominator, the sine thetas cancel, so we end up with cosine theta. And we did reach our goal. We ended up with sine theta over cosine theta equals sine theta over cosine theta. So we've finally got the last step to be exactly the same. So therefore it shows that it's an identity because no matter what you put in place of theta, the left side would be equal to the right side.